surely you've thought about like a topic to like in the future and working towards that, or like
it's really interesting, right? Like he's talking about visualizing a loss as well.
It's last complete by September review to finish.
You can only really relinquish control because whatever idea you have of God, you know, you have to like know his heart and like know how much he loves you. Life Club and myself are on a cheeky little monk mode. So at the start of every quarter we actually do monk mode, which is like a community sprint. I am kind of assuming that you guys know what monk mode is. If you don't, Google it, YouTube it. So many videos about it, but 3 non-negotiables for myself and Life Club: processes, mindset and gratitude, and visualization. Visualization is one that I've just made a non-negotiable for the whole team and myself to really actively, consciously, intentionally do every single day. 5 minutes minimum. This can change your state. It changes and rewires neural pathways in our brain on how we see ourselves, right? There's literally the quote saying that I'm keeping top of mind this quarter, and it's, you cannot rise above the way you see yourself. And that's powerful if you really think about it. If you think that you see yourself here, but you have a dream and a desire and a vision that requires you to be here, then you're never going to get past your self-esteem, your self-image of here, right? We were always made for more, and we can be more, we can do more, we can have more. And you know, I feel very empowered to just talk about that and lead this video with this. Because it's like spend more money to make more money. So it's like if you invest in the right things, increase energy, increase productivity, then work on yourself and your business, etc., etc. We pick a pumpkin, and then we can even eat food. Very, very gloomy weather. All right, so I've just come back home, quickly showered, went on quite a long walk, got myself cheeky little tea and some leftovers. And yeah, so actually markets have been really interesting. We got a bit of volatility, but doesn't always mean opportunity. Or, you know, you can look at it both ways. Just because it's volatility, you know, sometimes that invokes FOMO. People think that they had to take or be in the trade or be in the market. But again, why would you get FOMO? If a setup from your plan isn't presenting itself, then why are you missing out? Like, there's no need to be missing out because it's not part of your plan, right? I'll do a little screen recording just to show kind of what I'm looking at in terms of EU. This morning, sort of seeing how price gets to sort of this area here. We have a 1 hour AOI. I mean, of course, price can come back down to this area. As we know, below these lows, what is there? Liquidity. We've got sell side liquidity. Overall, we do know that price is bullish on the higher time frames, but you know, we're purging all this sort of sell side that's been resting below these lows. So big one here. If we're looking on the 4 hour range, we're pretty much coming into discount. So if price is trading to these areas and through it, we just know that price may be taking out liquidity, and we've got fair value gap here as well. So price may end up coming lower to then ultimately go higher. So you need to understand that, okay, price is in pullback phase, complex market structure, but don't get caught out on the wrong side of the market, because if you know that the higher time frames are still edging to go higher, don't get caught out, don't get stuck in, don't marry the bias of a short. Just know that it's short-lived, again, until it's clear we start to break lower on higher time frame. Just be careful not to get caught out on the wrong side of the market. This is something that I'm kind of telling Life Club as well. Areas like this is so easy to get caught out. Mass psychology, this is something that I said on my Instagram. So those are the kind of thoughts and what I've been looking at. Nice little walk. It was raining, as you guys saw from the B-roll. But keeping things simple, gonna eat, monk mode day 1, going strong, and yeah. I honestly just love the feeling like after a workout and then you shower and you're just feeling fresh, and then you've got like a hot drink, maybe a tea, maybe a cheeky coffee, and then you just get to like sit at your desk and do some work. And right now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do a bit of mindset study, do a bit of reading. You guys know I always talk about this, that I always try and schedule in time to like learn or read or just do something, I don't know, just to learn something new. And I feel like it's really easy not to do that, especially when you don't have school or you're not learning new things or you're not putting yourself in a situation to do that. I'm personally using my iPad. I have an iPad and never use it, so I try to make use of it by using it to read or take notes, so it doesn't really feel like I'm wasting it. So yeah, I'll probably read for a bit. I don't actually really enjoy reading, to be honest, but like I know it's good for me and I enjoy the benefits of it. And so when I just start and I make it into like a thing, like a habit, I end up enjoying it. So yeah, it's just one of the non-negotiables for the monk mode. So I'm gonna do that, and then I've got a movie night. I just cooked myself such a great lunch, and then I went to go sit on my desk, and I just get this like overwhelming like feeling of like stress or pressure. Just like where I feel it the most is just this weight on my chest and like in my stomach. And I was like, yo, let me update the YouTube people, the viewers, because I kid you not, I get this feeling so many times throughout the day. But I'll have like the biggest smile, and it's like one of those things where I could show you the highlights of me working and trading and doing things like going out and stuff, because obviously the world is the world, right? And sometimes people want to go on the YouTubes to go like watch content and learn something or be entertained. So for me to just then talk about things that is heavy. It's not really something I want to do, but not everything is sunshine and rainbows. And you know, when it comes to like deep work stuff, right, it's not easy. And a lot of the things that I do isn't easy, and I'm sure all of you guys, whatever you're going through, it's tough out there, right? It's a tough world out there, but it's just trying to be grateful that we even get to do this. And I know that sometimes that's even hard to like you say it and then it's like, oh, then what? But I think we just get this resistance to do the work that needs to be done. Like sometimes we're just avoiding the work that we know that we have to do. So we end up doing something else. We end up just procrastinating and delaying things, and that causes more anxiety, that builds up more pressure, rather than just getting what we needed to do done in the first place. And when you really sit down and think to yourself, like all the things that you've been doing and thinking about, instead of just doing the thing that you know you need to do, it's a good reality check. And I was like, okay, after lunch, I'll work on this one thing. And then I had lunch, sat down, I made my coffee, and now I'm just like, crap, I've actually got to do it. There's a lot of things running on my mind, and I thought I would just open up about that, because I think people maybe on the internet, right, when you guys don't know each other to that same level, or even people walking on the street, like we can sometimes think that just people have their shit together, but that's not always the case. Everyone carries their own stuff, and most of the time, no, pretty much every single day, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Like I do, but I don't, if you know what I mean. I'm just doing things that I know are healthy and are good for growth. Do I think it's going to get me to where I want to be or need to be? I don't know, but I trust that it will. Who knows? Like, I thought going down this path would lead me to something, but it ended up just being just the first part of the trail to then lead me into another place. So, you know, most of the time, guys, honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I think ask any entrepreneur, they're just doing it. They're just going for it. And yeah, a lot of the time, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just doing it. And I guess doing it with a smile on my face, even if behind the scenes I'm in the fire. So just thought I'd open up about that because I'm feeling it right now. And it might confuse people because I'm jolly, I'm smiling, but that's just how it is, you know. Hold on. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Anyone taking any trades? So guys, we're going straight into charts, is that okay?
Yeah.
Market's seeming like we're on a potential little reverse-a-roo. It's interesting because I think in the forecast I was anticipating we get a buy-side sweep up here. And we got the buy-side sweep, but obviously in my plan I'm anticipating that was
Hannah, what does that look like for you, that break? Is one candle sufficient, or do you want to see fuller?
I don't really like where it's at right now.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So I'm making sure I'm doing my 30 days.
Alrighty.
Let me say this one time, that one time. You make me feel alright, so nice. I know you wanna do more, say less. You can stay the night, you don't gotta go. We could take this slowly. No need to be lonely. Let me take you on this ride. No need to be shy, girl. Yeah, we in the end, it's an option. But wouldn't it be sad if we left this? We got chemistry, the way you look I see. It's in the air, that would be okay. But we in the air, it's an option. But wouldn't it be sad if we left this? We got chemistry, the way you look I see. It's in the air, that would be okay. It's in the air. It's in the air. Yeah, we taking off, I don't be fly. I got the sauce, you got the spice. Time ain't an issue with you, it's a virtue. Don't worry about anything, I'm right beside you this night. Comfort like memory, it's you and I.
Just got triggered into this trade. Let's see how it goes. We just got notified.
Wanna see where you been, where you from. It's on your waist, yeah, now I got a taste. I don't wanna rush you, yeah. We in the air, it's an option. But wouldn't it be sad if we left this? We got chemistry, the way you look I see. It's in the air, that would be okay. We in the air, it's an option. But wouldn't it be sad?
Alrighty, okay guys. I am going on the hardest thing I find during my day or my week or just ever. It's running. Not a fan of running. Absolutely hate it. I think it hates me. But there's something about doing difficult things. There's a great podcast with Andrew Huberman, and he talks about like there's something in your brain that grows the more you do difficult things. Great podcast. I think it's the one with David Goggins.
When people do anything that and this is the important part, that they don't want to do.
Right.
It's not about adding more work, it's about adding more work that you don't want to do.
Yes.
This brain area gets bigger.
Yep.
The anterior mid-cingulate cortex is smaller in obese people.
Mm-hmm.
It gets bigger when they diet.
Mm-hmm.
It's larger in athletes.
But there's one thing that echoes in my mind every single time, especially when it comes to running. Like I can motivate myself to do difficult things when it comes to like business or like learning and trading and stuff like that. But when it comes to running, oh my goodness, it's like the biggest, it's like the wall of China times 10 in my mind. And it's just really tough. And it took one friend to just call me out to now it just echoes in my mind. So I'm actually very grateful for it. So I'm gonna do a little run. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to the afterwardsness of it, if that makes sense. Like I know it'll feel good. I know it's good for me. I know I won't die from it, but like, you know, my brain is trying to keep me safe. It's like, first of all, girl, it's cold. Second of all, you don't need to be running. There's a difference between how I feel and my mood versus the plan. So something I'm keeping in mind, it's like, don't follow how I feel, follow what my plan is. Easier said than done, but we're all trying to be better. Ouch. We're all trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. All right, it's been such a great day. Just sat here in the kitchen, doing my reading for monk mode. Currently on day 3, feeling good, and pushed myself with a run. It's not easy for me, you know, like it's a little 6K run, but it's a lot for me. And you guys can see my heart rate pretty much zone 5 every single time I'm running. So I'm excited to just work on that. But yeah, it's been a good day in terms of trading. I like to try and slow down in the evenings because I think it's just important for me to always be present. And it's something that I'm trying to be more intentional on. It's just being present because I feel like there's a lot going on mentally. And yeah, it's like ramping up, right, for Q4. And it's just such this big momentous energy. And it's great, but it's like, at the same time, in order to like, for me to keep that up, it's like, I've got to also learn to slow down. Wow. Hey.
Beautiful guys. I know the almost every we pull apart.
This is how we're doing so far. Ooh. Haha, this is so cute. Hey guys, so I am on monk mode day 11 out of a 14-day sprint with Life Club. It's been a few days since I last updated you based on what you've seen before. So many good vibes, so much good energy, good company, taking some really nice trades as well. Just starting October strong, starting Q4 strong. So, you know, we out here making trading gains, we're making business gains, we're making life gains, and I don't know, you know, you could be in like a fire or in a storm, right? There could be chaos around you, but I think remembering what you're rooted in is so important. So then when you're rooted in the right things, then the chaos around you will never stir up chaos within you. And I think that's so important. And it's something that I try to remind myself all the time, because the journey is never really like this, right? It's kind of more like that. So I think we just got to keep at it with a smile on our face. This is something I always tell Life Club is, yeah, we're gonna work hard, we get to do this, but remember to do it with a smile on your face, because at the end of the day, we just get to do it, and if we can just be grateful, then I guess that's what matters. So yeah, it's been good for trading, it's been good for personal growth, and I think I'll leave the video here. Thanks for watching my week in the life. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, God bless.
I'm so tired of love songs like that, it turns out the